Hello, everyone. Welcome back to EU4, where we continue our Danish achievement run, going for the price of iron, which hopefully will yield some good results for us. In the last episode, we made our opening moves, and we are now in war, really at war, with the Livonian Order and their allies Riga and the Teutonic Order. Need to siege down the Teutonic Order as fast as we can. Knock them out, take their money, and kind of go from there. Oh, 35%. Come on, siege. We need some good stuff to happen. I guess in the meantime, this is what we'll do. We'll keep Norway happy. What did we roll there? We rolled a 2. Gracious, gracious alive. Come on, fall. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. That fell too. We'll actually march that 7k stack all the way up there, because as soon as we put a little more pressure on the Teutonic Order, we're going to most definitely get a peace deal. At least that's what one would hope. Now we do have 2 blockades running, and we're actually doing a fairly good job at conserving our manpower. Now it's hurting Sweden because they're devastated, but you know, that happens sometimes. Oh, we don't want to do that just yet. It's level 3 fort. Yeah, let's just march here. Come on, roll well. Roll very well, actually. Alright, supply shortage. That's not bad. Alright, so here we go. So we occupied that. Alright, so winter siege. We lose 2,000 manpower or 5 prestige. As much as I hate to burn the manpower, we'll get it back. And they're sitting on Riga, which is fine by me. We can actually go help. Alright, so the Teutonic Orders come back. Which, if we just take one more of these things, disease outbreak, you have got to be kidding me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take military tech, which is definitely worth it. Gives us a little bit of an advantage. Alright, so the Renaissance has spawned. And let's figure out where it spawned. It spawned in Naples. Well, that's fantastic for Naples. Okay. Alright, folks, we need to get to sieging rather quickly. Alright, so that siege is over. And we're going to go ahead and march these guys all the way to there for the time being. In fact, I think we are going to go ahead and attempt to extract a deal out of the Teutonic Order. Let's see what they'll do. Oh yeah, we'll take all that. Which I like. I like that a lot. Which means we can actually go up here. So Muscovy is going to rival us. So we should get in here and fight a little bit. We got that army that's still black flagged. So we most definitely need to get them unblack flagged. And they want to fight. Is that really wise of them? They can fight that all day long. I think. Nope, they're not going to fight it. Really didn't expect them to fight it. Which we'll go ahead and take the war goal. Really like to take Riga. Alright, that's good. Let's take this. They're gonna fight another naval battle with us. Alright, so just kind of monitor that battle. Come on, Sweden, pull it out. They did not pull it out. Oh, that's unfortunate. That really is terribly unfortunate. Yeah, you need to move down. And we need to take Riga. Like there's no tomorrow. Alright, improvements in production technology, spare no expenses, which means we can take admin tech. Definitely worth it. Alright, so we took Riga. Riga still has high enthusiasm, which makes absolutely no sense, but that's okay too. Let's go pick up some more. Alright, let's see if Riga is interested in a peace deal that is rather favorable to us. Alright, there we go, that's beautiful. Alrighty. And now, pretty much, we're in primo position. Just siege them down and call it a day, basically. And Norway and Sweden doing the Lord's work over there. Level 1 fort. Alright, I bet I can probably split one guy up here to go put some further pressure on them. Which I do think is the right thing to do. Try to get as good of a peace deal as we can. And we should be there relatively quickly. Alright, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, what's gonna fall first? I'm going to assume it's going to be, excuse me, this fort. Yep, and it fell. we're just gonna sit there. There we go. Alright. Yep, we're gonna decline because we want to negotiate for ourselves. We are going to definitely take those two. I do think we want to take this. Alright, that's 19 aggressive expansion. That's 26 versus 32 versus 29. And I also think we're going to take as much money as we can eke out of them. There we go. Alright, that's not too terribly bad. And we'll send these guys up here. War the Roses has fired. Alright, so we got a lot of things that we need to do. We have some pretty decent money. We need to make cores. We're not going to be able to make cores of everything just yet. We need a new rival. I do think we will rival, for the time being, Muscovy. Alright, so the next thing I want to spend my money on is I do think we are going to train up 2 more troops. Well, at least 1. Because we don't have the manpower. And then from a navy perspective, we will go for 2 ships, which will put us at naval force limit. And we will build some churches. Yep. That is fine by me. That is fine by me. That was a decent enough war. And now, let's see. Are we at a point? Is it 1454 where we can integrate these guys? Yeah, 1454. So we got roughly 2 years. They are still allied with France, which is problematic for us. So we will go back to basically building spy network on the Livonian Order. We can start to core that too. And now we just let it run. So this has actually been a fairly decent setup for us. So we can take a hit on the national tax modifier. Ooh, manpower. Or we can take unrest. Tax modifier it is. And we now need the cores. Let's see, their rebel suppression. How do I... Alright, we'll let them suppress rebels. Alright, so importing iron, we can get more military power? Yep. We will do that. Got our 1 unit over here. Alright, so the death of Adolf the 8th and friends in need. Alright, so the death of Adolf the 8th. Since 1439, the entirety of the Duchy of Schleswig has been a hereditary fief under the Danish crown, ruled by Count Adolf of Holstein. His death has now left without, basically the lands without a clear succession, even though he tried to make arrangements for his eldest nephew to inherit his titles. This presents an opportunity for us. Nobles worry that the duchy and county could be separated. Alright, so... Wow. Well, that requires us to go in debt. And that's really not what I want, but we're going to acquire both titles. And that hurts a bit, but so be it. Alright, and we now take out a massive loan. Let's see how we're doing here. We are 2 over the force limit, which is just a blasted shame. That is a blasted shame if I've ever seen it. Although that may get fixed. Alright, and I'm sure from a naval perspective we are in... God, that's atrocious. Let's go ahead and see if we can sell some boats. And the question becomes, do we actually keep the lights? And cancel these that we're building? I think we do. It only puts us 4 over. Alright, let's think about this. Mission fulfilled. Build the force limit. Don't want to take that yet. Really don't want to take that. They've got crazy high autonomy. Alright, let's think about this. We're gonna core stuff. That doesn't necessarily help us. That will help a bit. Let's see what this does. Yeah, it didn't help out that much. Oh yeah, we're gonna sell ships. Don't even know what I'm thinking. I'm not, that's the problem. Alright, let's find someone who wants to buy some cogs. Pomerania. I would like to sell some ships to you. They would pay not quite 20. There's a little bit of money. You. Alright, so that buys us a little bit of time. We have a loan. Whew. It helps out a little bit. I really hate to delete these 2 troops, but we are hurting a bit. That'll help out there. Okay. Alright, so we're actually making we're in the black, which is a good thing. We're in the black. So cities demand old rights. Another event that I absolutely hate. Oh well. We at least had the burgers happy for a little bit. We're losing innovativeness. And some of it has to do with the fact that we need to take tech. And we'll be able to do that shortly. Our queen tragically passed away. That's okay though. So we will take Diplotech, and then we will continue to just bank some monarch points. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, core creation is coming along quite nicely. We've got a free. Let's do that. And yep, we got a free diplomat. Need to keep our eyes on Scotland. Scotland still has an alliance with France. And I have a feeling that in the next episode we're going to see a war between England and France. So that's pretty much where we are at. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I did. As we continue this achievement run, I will see y'all in the next episode. Be good.